Is your fandom really worth obsessing over? Well, I'm gonna give you a chance to defend yourself. Let's clear things up before we talk about the rules, okay? Think about the thing or things that you obsess about the most. It could be a TV show, movie, singer, comic, sports teams, anime, literally whatever. If you have Google searched something outside of just enjoying the thing itself, you might be obsessed. And that's a good thing, because we want to talk about it. The overarching goal of this channel is to create a community of people that are obsessed with being obsessed. Now, most of the videos will revolve around part debate, part discovery, part reaction, but mostly fandom courtroom. So, what do you need to do to get your fandom reviewed? Well, we're gonna be very specific about this because I don't want people coming in the comment section and being like, oh, I like Breaking Bad, and if you watch every episode, you'll know why. That's not specific enough. You are not defending your case. Ultimately, your argument will be denied. We are looking for passionate people here. First things first, what I'm gonna need you to do is scroll down to the comment section and type in your fandom, whatever thing you're obsessed with. Number 2, click enter twice and then make your opening case. Why are you obsessed about it? Why should other people be obsessed about it? Number 3, where would a newbie start? Now, for most cases, it's gonna be like episode 1 of this show, this song, of this album. Very simple stuff, so if that's the case, you can put it, you don't have to put it, but sometimes there are very deep things. If you are in a fandom that you sometimes will know, this is where you really should start if you want to know why you should be obsessed. So if that's the case, put it in that section. Section 4, and probably the most important thing, I need you to provide 3 to 5 pieces of evidence as to why that fandom or that thing you're obsessing with is worth obsessing over. This could be songs, episodes, specific scenes, statistics, the depth of the lore, world building, literally whatever you think and why you are obsessed with it, make us obsessed with it with your evidence. But keep this in mind because you're going to be speaking to potentially newbies, okay? Your goal is not to make them an expert. Your goal is to build that window so that they can look inside and feel the gravitational pull. Does that make sense? Next section, section 5, is what do outsiders not understand? And if you are in a fandom, this thing is already popping into your head. The show is too cringe, it's too long, this actor sucks, this singer has a bad voice. Let me know in the comments in that section. And last but not least, you are going to wrap it up in a nice little bow and give me your 1 to 2 sentence final defense. Why should this fandom be deemed worthy of obsession? Listen, I know that is a lot of information to take in, so instead of just rewatching the video, I'm gonna put in the pinned comment section kind of like a default setting to your comment, so you can literally copy and paste it and just fill in the information, make it a lot easier for you. But I'm also going to give you a specific example so that you feel better about what you need to do. So for me, what I would do, I would scroll down to the comment section and say, for example, I would put Pokemon. I have always loved Pokemon. Now, when you're going into your fandom, it could be super big or it can be super niche. It literally just depends on what you want to defend. Now, my opening case would talk a lot about how Pokemon is an international icon spanning across all types of media. Gaming, shows, movies, you name it. And why it's worth obsessing over is it's not bottlenecked to a specific niche group. There are so many things that you can do within this fandom. You can play the game, you can watch the shows, the movies, you can collect cards, you can actually play competitively. And sure, people can make a case for nostalgia, but this brand has been here for so long and is still quite active. Most people can look at Pikachu and something in their brain lights up. I don't care if they don't know exactly to say Pikachu, but they know what it is. As for my newbie starting place, I would tell people, and this may be controversial, but it's not a Pokemon video, it is about the fandoms, okay? I would tell people to start in Gen 2. Me personally, I think the world is just a little bit more expanded, and the biggest part is that you can literally go back to Kanto, which is Gen 1, makes them interested in what that is about and all that good stuff. Now with evidence, again, the world is your oyster. You could talk about the games. I would talk about how team building is so unique to each person, the world building, the storytelling, and I think the storytelling can be a little bit better, but it's still really good. They have legendaries, they have lore behind Pokemon and the legendaries that's just really intriguing. You can talk about international competitions, tournaments, all this good stuff. There is plenty of evidence that you can pull from, especially if you are obsessing over that thing. So do with that as you may. After my evidence is all wrapped up, I would talk about how outsiders will probably say that this is just a kid's game or it's all just nostalgia. And well, I think it's wrong because you look at, all the grown adults that are still playing it, still enjoying it, all that stuff, just like me. My final defense would wrap up that comment basically saying that Pokemon has so many layers to it and you can dive deep into each layer, spend hours And guess what? You still have other layers to go into. It's so intriguing. There's the lore behind it. It's so good. Anyways, I hope that helped you understand what you should comment if you are wanting to comment your fandom. So what happens next? Well, I'm going to choose a comment, a fandom. I'm going to look at all the pieces of evidence you have given, everything that you have stated, and I'm going to deem it worthy of the obsession or not. And since this concept is very opinion-based, we're gonna have categories to keep everything in line. Is it newcomer friendly? Can someone jump into it and feel the obsession? Is there depth to the lore, okay? Is there world building? Is there a history behind it? Is there backstory? All that good stuff. Is there a little bit of emotional damage? Does this thing make you feel something? Because in all reality, if you're obsessing over a fandom, it probably makes you feel something. We'll look at community energy. Any fandom makes itself known. Is the fandom active? Are they passionate? Are they creative? Does your fandom have a cultural footprint? Does it impact the world outside of its own bubble? Is your fandom worth replaying, rewatching, revisiting, all that good stuff? Pretty self-explanatory. And lastly, is the delusion factor, okay? Are the fans a little bit mentally not there? Respectfully, of course. We'll also look at that. I am the judge, but the comments are the jury. You can tell me if you agree, disagree. You can add evidence if you want, or you can tell me that I missed the point entirely. If you are still watching this video and you are a true fan of something, you are probably halfway through your comment already, which is great. So let me go ahead and kind of work through the closing thoughts on this video. I've already touched on this point a little bit, but this concept is going to bring out the keyboard warriors, okay? But as long as you understand that all of this really is kind of opinion-based, then that's great. You know, I might like something, you may not like something, and that's okay. I am by no means trying to take the fun away, but I want you to leave with this statement because this is very important. Roast the take, not the person. Let me also state this. I am not here to make fun of what you obsess over, what you love. Maybe a little, okay? I am the judge here. It's all for content. But again, my job is to deem your fandom worthy of obsession, and whether that obsession can convert an outsider. And I genuinely hope that the viewers of these videos do come with that same mindset. Now, side note before the video ends, this is the first official video of the channel, so I need to give it some time to cook, let the comments come in, okay, before the first review goes up. If you are very intrigued by this content and want to see where this journey goes, make sure to like this video, share it to whoever is obsessed with whatever, and most importantly, subscribe so that you don't miss the first review. And if you like it, we are doing shorter versions of it on TikTok, Instagram, so you can go follow those. That'll be at Fraz Fandoms. Check them out. But I believe that is everything. So if you guys have any questions, of course, you can always leave them in the comments. But I am excited to see your guys' comments, what you guys obsess over, and I'm excited to get this journey on the road. So I will catch you guys when the first review is up. Peace.